I mean, obviously you had the second to last shot of that game. Take me through that first, going through that fast break, coming out. And
Yeah, obviously that's what you dream of right there, right? And it's, obviously it was a great opportunity, and credit to Orly down there. He made a great save. And I was pretty hard on myself after that one for sure, but, thank God for Gilly for coming down and burying that one, and he made it look easy too. So it's just a lot of fun playing on this team where, everyone I feel like makes a huge impact, and, we all are in it together, obviously, and working for each other.
You mentioned right there you were pretty hard on yourself after that shot. It's the second longest game in NLL history. Do you feel a little more pressure in overtime because you are that go-to guy, and then you're seeing the rest of your team get a little bit gassed throughout it? Like, hey, I got to end this for them.
I feel like, I feel like we're all out there, right? And just so tired, and obviously so were they. So it was just like, someone on our team, please end it, So I felt like, I was out there, giving everything I had, and I didn't want to end that game, with anything left in the tank, because I felt like I would have been cheating myself and the team, and I think that's how everyone on our team was kind of playing it, especially with, I think we had a slow start in the first half, and kind of, we just needed to work a little harder in that second half to get better opportunities, and but yeah, I think, once it comes to overtime, I feel like that's what you dream of, right? Big moments like that. So obviously you want to come to play for those moments.
Bounce back to that first half. I mean, if you take away the offensive turnovers from the Knighthawks, it's a 5-3 game. And the Riptide, it's a 5-3 game at halftime instead of 6-6. What was the conversation from coach, and how do you guys on offense take that into the third quarter and change things?
It was wake up. I think, obviously we talked about it before with the bye week, and how you come back, and I think we just came out there, and to be quite honest, we were being a little soft out there. We weren't going through the middle. We weren't doing the little things and the dirty work that opens everything else up. So it starts with it's all of us up front that it's not just one person. I think we all needed to up our game a little bit and get a little more physical, and that was kind of the words at half was just like, wake up, let's get back to our game.
How is this New York team different from the first time you played them?
Yeah, I mean, they're a lot different. New personnel. There's just been a lot of movement on that team, I feel like, and they're a hungry team, right? Because they're a great team. A very dangerous team. Any night they could beat anyone. But they're hungry too, right? They need these wins. As we're getting closer to the end of this season. So, I feel like it was just a battle out there, and as you could tell, it was such a close game. But it was just everything we got just for that win. So it was awesome.
How crazy was this from a player standpoint, playing an overtime game where you go 14 minutes in overtime and it's back and forth? There's 2 short timeouts and you're just going back and forth, and goalie makes a save and you come down and get a near miss on offense, and back and forth. Just take us through like the mindset of overtime for you and your teammates about just how truly unique of an experience this was.
Yeah, I mean, for overtime, credit to our defense and Hartsey back there. They kept us in it, right? I think the whole game, and overtime too, there's a lot of big stops and big saves there. But yeah, I mean, you're definitely getting tired out there, and it's tough to get a lot of separation when you're getting gassed like that. But it was just sticking true to our game plan, and we figured one would fall eventually. Obviously they probably thought the same thing too. So we just wanted to stick true to our game plan, and sometimes you get those breaks at the end. I think Benny with that, he was limping on that play and then caused a turnover at the end, which was a huge play for us obviously, and Gilly getting that and going to the net. So as you could see, everyone stepped up in overtime, and that's what we need.